Hi, Christy here with PK1Kids.com. Do you have a kid who's really behind in math? Like really, really, really behind in math? You know what? It can happen to a lot of us homeschoolers when we have a major life event, like maybe we have a new baby who's born, or we might have a death or an illness in the family. Or if you have a similar situation like me, it can happen when we switch curriculums too often, too close together. So we actually switched our core math curriculum a couple of times over the span of 2 or 3 years. And because those curriculums had a unique approach to math fluency, every time we switched, we inadvertently ended up with all these gaps in what my kids had gone through in their math curriculum. So I actually have a one kiddo in particular who really struggles with math. There's actually big concepts that she never even covered because of us switching so often. So I want to talk to you about how you can avoid having to do a math tutor for your kids to get them caught up. A lot of us in the PK1 Kids community, we've got little kids, we've got lots of kids. It can be really tough to, coordinate schedules for one of the kids to have a special math tutor just for them or come up with the money to pay them. And then even just to know, what concepts that tutor should be doing. So you can save a ton of money and a ton of headache. Let me give you this tip of how to set this up. Okay, there's an online math company called CTC Math. Now they are a complete K-12 online math curriculum, so you can actually buy this for your core math curriculum for all of your kids if you want to. But if you've got a kid who's really behind in math, here's what you need to do with CTC Math. To get a homeschool family plan for CTC Math, they've got a free trial, so you can try this ahead of time to know that it's going to work, right? So grab a free trial for a homeschool family plan. Now think of the last grade that you think your child is most comfortable with. Then what you want to do is you want to run them through a diagnostic test for each individual concept in that grade. Now, the diagnostic tests are about the same length as a normal math lesson. So it's just going to be some online, basically like an online quiz that they're just going to go through, answer the questions as best they can, and just let them know, hey, if you don't know the answer, just guess. It's totally fine if you get it wrong. Now, once they complete a diagnostic test, then you're going to get a report that shows every concept in that subject area and which ones they struggled with. Now, you don't have to make your kid repeat an entire grade of math curriculum. Now you can just go in as on the teacher side of it. You can go in and you can assign the specific lessons in the specific subjects of that grade of that math curriculum as assignments for them to do. So we are using this as like in place of a tutor for one of my kids who's a little bit behind. So she's doing her regular math curriculum, so she's not falling behind with her regular math. And then at the end of the school day, she does one assignment every day and just chips away on the things that she scored low on in her diagnosis test. Now, CTC Math, you can create a profile for your kid. They can log in as themselves. They just can pick their grade and they can just start working on their lessons and it will keep track of where they are. And so it really is just an open and go kind of thing. But there's also some really great features behind the scenes. And that's where we can really utilize those features to get your kid caught up really quickly. So what you can do is go in and using the diagnostic tests and the reports that you get from them, you can start finding the assignments that correlate with the concepts that they're struggling with and assign those assignments to them, one per day or whenever you want them to do it. And then have them do like we do at the end of the school day. My daughter hops on her CTC Math and does her one lesson. So if you've got a kiddo who's really super duper behind on math and you don't know how to catch them up without getting them more behind on their current grade level, I really want to encourage you to check out CTC Math. The diagnostic tests are a fairly new feature of this, and it really works well. Now, as a parent, you're going to have to do the work behind the scenes and figure out which concepts and which assignments to assign to your kiddo. But on the kid side of it, all your kid has to do is sit down, log in, and then do their assignment for the day. And just a little quick assignment that takes less than 20 minutes every day and chipping away at it throughout the year, you can get your kiddo caught up probably within a year. CTC Math has a fantastic pricing already for their homeschool family plan, but there's also a free trial that you can get. So you can go ahead and log into that free trial and check it out and see what I'm talking about and see if it's going to work for your kids. I hope this tip has helped you. It can be frustrating both for the parent and for the kid. We've got a kid who's really far behind in math, and sometimes it can really create a stumbling block in their education and just even in their own self-confidence. So I really hope that this tip helps you get them caught up and feel more like a rock star when it comes to math. Thank you so much for being a part of the PK1 Kids community. I hope you have a blessed day, a wonderful day, and remember to always follow the fun.